So today we're going to have another crack at Ophelia. Now I actually opened this level at 103 million, and usually I come in and I work my way around. It takes quite a while. I have to take a long time to kill the bosses, obviously, but this time I came in and
Ruins
basically
again. Have you noticed that there are so many ancient rules on Aelion? These are crawling with the demons. This won't do.
basically got my ass kicked before I even got past the first ads, so that didn't go too well. Anyway, we're at about 107 million now, so we're 4 million up, which may help. We may still get our asses kicked. This is designed for 10 man, so we'll give it a go though. And again, I might shorten it down if the fights go on for way too long, which is possible with this one. Right, let's see if we can do any damage. What have we got there? 112. Ugh. Well, as you can see, this is going to be a tough fight. We are going to have to wait for our health to recover before we get into another fight. Well, this is normally how Ophelia is. It is the, well, I rate it as the toughest, apart from distortions, which are just impossible, almost impossible. Right. Get those first just to clear them. Okay, that's the first one's down. When you do this though, if you do it solo, it doesn't always matter if you don't make it all the way through. As long as you kill one or two of the bosses, you'll still get some good gear out of it. Now I'm not using the hammers and the ultimates because I'm just saving stuff at the moment. If the fights were long, I would, because they'll all recover anyway, but got to be ready for this, for the hard stuff. Plus if I get caught out, which can quite easily happen, like you saw at the first few ads, how hard they were. Now you'll see on the first ads I changed to the ALK. That was because the gunner was just taking too much damage. Although the gunner does a lot of damage, it takes a lot of damage if you're not careful as well. We were taking too much, so had to resort to the ALK to survive it. And you'll find that once you've got all the buffs and things with all the ALK, and you're running solo, the ALK can keep you alive for quite a long time through long battles. Whereas the gunner, it may do a lot of damage, but if you've got a long battle, probably die, so something to bear in mind. That's why I use the ALK a lot, because I am running solo, trying to keep myself alive. You could use the Paladin or the Knight, but to be honest they just don't do enough damage. This one doesn't do huge damage, but when you get groups you can hit all the groups at the same time, so. Got these which do quite a lot of damage when they come up in gold like that. Right, first boss. Can we beat him? Yeah, we can beat him. I might have to go full on everything.
Unfortunately, there is no confirmed data about the demon hierarchy, but that specimen in front of you is clearly
right,
very
we're just going to hit him with
dangerous.
everything we got. So. This boss isn't usually too bad out of all the bosses here. Keep away from him. You might want to have something with shields when he brings up his shield thing. He's going to put a thing in the centre which will damage you afterwards, so you might want to have a shield ready for that. Here he goes. If you can break the shield, then you're probably alright. Here it comes. Trying to avoid that, but I caught it at the wrong time. He jumped up in the air. That shield is terrible. Let's go back to Elk. One thing you find with the ALK, or I found with the ALK, you can actually get through shields. Ones that reflect damage as well don't reflect it really much when you use the ALK. And you can use sort of bullets and arrows and things. Better start using shields a bit more. seconds. Make sure we pick all those up as well. Alright, let's do some damage to it. Now, see, I'm not doing any damage to him, just breaking into the shield. But as I'm doing this, it's damage which goes towards bringing up that hammer again. So that's why I just keep hitting it. This one.
You managed to kill a demon in less than a day. I'd express admiration, but that will be added in the next version.
Alright, that's the first one down. It's the next one that he's getting up, I think. This one's okay. This one down here can have a few hard ones. In fact, we'll use those up in one to finish one off. Thing is as well, if you finish off one at a time, you can get health from some of these things, so very important. There's one health. Got this. This. Okay. I know one thing, I'm probably going to end up using 2 god modes for this. I'm not going to get through these bosses fast enough. Get that health. Here come all the others. Can we get some health back before they arrive? Yes. Just gonna pile through this lot and go straight for the boss, I think. Right, on to the next boss. Now this boss is going to either put up electricity or ice or fire. Does all sorts of different things. You can destroy those things either side, but it'll just switch to another one.
Powerful demon. It's good that these creatures are unable to join forces properly and follow a well thought out strategy.
Now if you fight this and it puts up ice shield and that around it, you will get hurt if you shoot the shield. It will rebound some of the damage to you, so the AUK will do damage to it and you won't really take a lot of damage. If you use a gunner, an outlaw, an archer, something like that, you're going to rebound the damage back at yourself and it will hurt, so just so you know. And the best thing with this is start off, it'll spawn in electric ones or ice ones. Start in a corner and slowly work your way around the map, so you sort of build up the things that it puts down, so you keep getting clear spaces. It's just to conserve your health from being damaged too much. If you're running around all over the place, it'll pop them up everywhere and you'll get hurt constantly from everything, so try and sort of gradually work your way around. Right, we're just going to have to go straight in. try and target the main boss all the time, you'll find that your bullets will try and hit those other things. Get into a bit of a clear area. We just grab that. You can see what I mean about moving around slowly, so you sort of manage the amount of damage. In fact, she's changing now. She's going for ice. Yeah, that's the shield that reflects the damage. So. In fact, it looks like you do get damage in the middle. Arc a little bit. That shield to drop. Yeah. Now when she's got that shield, if you were using the outlaw or the gunner or an archer or something, you'd be taking a lot of damage if you were hitting that shield. So the out doesn't, you see here, it doesn't really affect the out too much, a little bit, but not as much as the others normally. Again, we'll just wait for the shield to come down while we use the hammer. They've made the hammer much slower these days. It used to fire as fast as you could hit the key, hit the mouse button, but now they've slowed it down so you can't do that, which is a little annoying. So again, now it only fires so many for the time allocated, whereas before you could probably squeeze it out as fast as you hit the button, which is a bit more down to the cut.
dreadful demon fell under the onslaught of the mighty heroes. This is an attempt to write a heroic epos. What do you think? You don't have to answer.
Right, it's number 2 down, so on to the next. Now, like I say, I may chop this video down, or it may have been chopped down, or I may do it in 2 parts. Or I may just leave it as it is. Soon we get near to the end boss. It's all going to depend on this. I think it's the next boss that comes up to what we do, because that's the pain in the ass one. The end one I don't mind so much, but there's one before that. So they're in that circle which will hurt the hell out of me. Okay, job done. Wait for our health to recover again, and in fact we'll grab that. That's where the other boss is going to be. So it's them, then a biggish one, then the main boss. Get his money up at the same time. I hate those red ones, they do so much damage when they're enraged like that. There's another one. And again, let the health regen before you attack. Right, this next boss, there's usually, or there was, there used to be.
Prepare to face another group of powerful demons. The monster from Astral against the gods of Aelion. On all screens of the capital. Soon.
Yeah, this one, there's, I don't know if there still is, there used to be, there was 2 versions of this. You see, this is a purple one if you look at it. This is just a tough one that beats the hell out of you, slams you onto the ground, that kind of thing. There's a red one actually, a really, really tough one. You normally get the tough one when you're doing group, maybe in the tougher group, Ophelia. And the red one will spin around, and if it touches you, it basically gets its health back. And that's quite often why people fail, because it will spin around like crazy speed. The only way to deal with that other one usually is use something that dashes fast, like the witch. The archer I think is alright, and cryo can slide out the way, and control it with the witch and cryo to stop it from shooting around the place. This one's going to be the purple, so it's just going to be like a slow brawl, you might say. Right, and we are going to stay as we are. We'll change a few times probably when we're in there, and with this one you just hit it as hard as you can again. Using the witch is pretty good for damage. It's good in group, just bear in mind when you play solo you will take a lot of damage. Simply because everything will be targeting you, not other players. we can save the hammer again for next tough situation.
Congratulations, you've won. Feel free to listen to any celebratory hymn from the archives of the Divine Observatory.
What it is, but it seems like they've made the ads in this a bit tougher than they normally are. The bosses still seem about the same, but the ads seem to be stronger. These ads definitely got a lot tougher. Right. We got even tougher ones to come down there. That's always a tough little spot right there. I think. Yeah, I think. Let's make sure we put else before we do this. Ourselves a warlock as well, which is not going to help the situation. Take him out as fast as we can. Keep moving. Now we will have to change into another god mode at some point close to the end, so make sure I'm ready for that. I'll be in trouble. In fact, I'm going to use hammer to speed this up as well. See, they keep spawning in here, and they do that right up to the stairs up there. I just want to clear this out a bit. I'm going to get up to the two big ones. It's a good place there to just sort of circle around and charge your hammer up. So you've got these down to 1 or 2. Get moving. Let's go. Try and take one out first. Try and attack both. As they do that, spawn stuff in. Right, now I think it's very
battle is
important.
imminent. Tension is growing. Gods are preparing for the final battle. I should delete the last one. I hope it sounds dramatic enough.
With these ones, always take down the small ones first. If you don't, they will heal the big one. There's no point shooting at the big one until those two small ones are gone. Just target one like that and stay on it and get that down as fast as you can. Use everything you got, then go for the next small one, use everything you got on that, then finish off the big boss. That's the plan anyway. We're just going to wait because we are about to run out of God mode, so I'm actually going to just wait till we shrink down, then I'll go back into God mode again. I was going to say, why aren't we changing? Right, let's go back into God mode. So this happens, unfortunately. You can't quite make it when it's just a bit too tough to start with. After we get a bit more prestige, a bit more might, we'll be able to shoot through this with one God mode, so it gets obviously easier until you reach the next level difficulty. So, first one. He will heal himself as well. Now they get strong here, so. Trying to heal. Okay, first one down. Now the next one. Now he can't heal. So you got to watch that health from the witch.
In bare nanoseconds of peace, I sometimes ponder over all these battles and victories. Although, never mind. I know you enjoy them.
So there you go, that's Ophelia. Let's see what we got, because normally you get good stuff. Now this is the next level up, so in theory, I should have picked up some really good gear. In theory. It doesn't always work that way. Let's just see. Get a lot of points as well for this. Right, let's have a look. There we go. Right, so we have got 88 and now we have got 110. Sweet. And this one is 86 and we have now got 88. So not a huge jump on that one, but it's quite a big jump on the other one. And you'll see the prestige here will shoot up. Goes up a little bit with that one and that one. I haven't done these for a long time though, that's why this one's jumped a lot. And you'll see that went up, just went up literally 3 million. Pretty good. But like I say, that's because I haven't been doing the Ophelia for quite a while, so it's obviously given me a jump because I've moved into the next level, the next tough one. The next time I come in here it'll only probably go up 1 million or 2. This other one might go up a bit more because that was a little low. But bear in mind, you'll see that the prestige shot up 3 million, but your might will stay the same, so that's what you need to concentrate on mostly if you want to be strong, otherwise you'll just have a lot of prestige and little strength. So there you go. Ophelia.